Yeah. And then, as it turns out, it got set up and collapsed 3 different times. And so I had 5 years. 5 years of, scratching around, trying to find little bits of information to humanize him in my mind, but also for me to try and understand him and understand what he got in. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense when you read about his history and stuff. Where he gets to doesn't make a lot of sense. He was a mountain climber.
Really?
Right? When he was a young man, there are traverses in the Austrian Alps that Hermann Goering was the first person to do that traverse of that peak. You think about the mentality required of a mountaineer to stand at the base of a big-ass rock and look up and say, I'm going to keep going until I reach that summit. That says a lot about who Hermann Goering really was. And, who's Bavarian, right? So from southern Germany. And because I didn't know he was a mountain climber, once I knew that, then I started looking around for, well, what does that mean to be a mountain climber, prior to the First World War? What kind of equipment would you have? And it's very basic, man. It's nothing, you're relying on your wits and your strength just completely. And
yeah, they didn't even have nylon ropes.
Probably not.
No.
Not then.
Right?
Just all stretchy hemp.
Oh, Jesus.
It's going to behave completely differently once it gets wet. But it gave me some real insight to him. And it also ended up giving me this great way of connecting to the other German guys who were playing the other Nazis, Because I just knew from the first day when they all arrived and they were sitting together in a group, I could see that they were already feeling the punishment of playing that kind of character. So I just brought them together and I asked them, because these guys, some of them are German, some of them are Hungarian. And I said, look, there's this song that I found and I'd like to learn the song together. And they all, most of them knew the song. But that's what we would do every day as a group. We'd get together, we'd sing that song, and then we'd walk into court together, feeling connected as a unit,
What kind of song was it?
It's called Mussi Den.
Is it a German song?
It's a German song, and what I didn't realize when I first came across the song, it's a Bavarian mountain song. Right? So he definitely knew that song. It's actually the melody that Elvis Presley uses for the song Wooden Heart in the movie G.I. Blues. Yeah. Mussi den, zum stedelijk Haus, stedelijk Haus. That's, but I don't have a wooden heart. That's what we'd be singing together.
So you guys would sing this to get into character. Wow.
Yeah, so there's just a little thing just to remind that particular group of guys that we're just actors. We're just playing roles. And, this will finish.
There's a lot of people that don't want to show a human side of a monster.
And which I think is very dangerous and quite stupid, because it gives you a complete misunderstanding of what a monster is. Yes, okay, here's somebody with, horrific acts, but as the joke used to be, even Hitler, he used to love dogs. Okay? So that's the joke, right? But there's some real truth in understanding the human process in that somebody who makes the absolute worst decision in the world can still be a loving father. Can still have a group of friends. But in a particular moment, that is the same person who's made this horrific decision that will have a terrible effect on a generation of people.